Welcome everyone, it's time for more Starfield, where last time we tried to explore the moon that we were on before, but it turned out that it was a bit tricky. Well, actually I probably could have managed, but I decided that there are stuff in the main story that I want to experience, so that is what we're going to do. And that has taken us to New Atlantis, which is the home of the United Colonies, and it's looking very cool. Exactly how much of this we are going to be able to explore, I do not know, but we're gonna make it a good try anyway, so to speak. One thing that we are gonna do is start sneaking. Sneaky. So I need to pickpocket people. So, hello, mister.
Hey, what can I do for you?
You don't see me. Pickpocket. 67. I mean, I have a save. There we go. Lovely. I do want to get that up, actually. I have decided that I do need to get my pickpocket level up. Because it is tricky doing it at 60-70%.
Unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year. It kinda smelled. But I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
Little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
Not now.
Well, chill out. I want to talk to you. Hello,
I'm really
Brooks.
rather busy.
Well,
If you'll excuse me.
Chat anyway. No, you don't want to chat with me. I thought that was an opening for a side quest, but apparently not. Let's chat with you
Wish that
then.
the bartender at Viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she
Does that
lost,
really
help you?
but she
have
won't get
any
it back by
idea
annoying
why?
us.
A lot of people are talking at me. Talk to the bartender. We got that from you. Hello, Bosch.
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream.
Well, I don't know, but some of us are still dreaming, I suppose. But yes, alright. Now we're getting into some information from you. House Varun. We've heard that before. Exactly who are House Varun?
Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there somewhere, or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me?
Alright then, Varun Zealots, we're staying clear of them for a while. But alright, yes, House Varun, the Serpent people. We were able to pick a trait for that, but I didn't. That could possibly be an interesting thing for a second playthrough. And Spacers, who would you say those are?
Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never.
I mean, that sounds kind of like the protagonist of The Outer Worlds, I suppose, who was sort of vaguely part of Spacer's choice, so did they borrow that from that game? I don't know. Alright then, well...
you were saying something?
As to your previous statement, we can ruin a glass of water, that's kind of nifty. Yes, let's say that.
Ain't that the truth? Well, still, I hold out hope. There are more good people than bad in this galaxy. It's just that the bad are... louder.
Well, isn't that very true today as well? So alright, then you probably have a run-in with the Crimson Fleet too, right?
Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. They jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier.
That seems reasonable. So, finally, who the hell are you? You seem to be a medic of some sort.
Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman?
Who are you talking about? The woman who just left you? I don't know.
Another
What?
time,
No,
then.
just, go away.
Thank you for that. Do you really not want to talk?
She can't do this to me.
You really don't want to talk. Damn Karen. What about the kid? There are actually kids. Hello, Bobby. You also don't
I've
want
never
to
been
talk.
in about
Oh,
it.
bloody hell. You do.
Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're running. At first, I thought it was ecliptic mercenaries shooting at us, but it wasn't. It was these other people yelling about serpents and stuff.
Uh-huh. So, a bunch of stuff we can ask you. So, what do you mean serpents?
Yeah, it was like, snakes and serpents will eat you all, rah, the stars will squeeze you, rah, or something like that. I think they need psychiatric help.
Well, alright, sure. You seem sort of younger than what you appear to be, in some ways. How would you know about mercenaries? You're just a little boy.
When it comes to ecliptic, I know everything. It's not like it's a secret. They're mercenaries, so they work for money. And it's like, for enough money, they'll do anything. I've heard a couple of SSNN stories about them. My dad says they're horrible. Like they can pretend they're working for someone and it's official, so they do anything they want.
Alright then, I gotta say, ecliptic is what they're called, right? Kinda sounds like Eclipse from Mass Effect, but sure. Also mercenaries are there. So alright then. It's a tough place, wouldn't you know?
Is that really an appropriate thing to say to a child? Anyway, I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long getting here.
I'm gonna assume his parents are dead or
Others can
something.
do expertise in your file along with
Alright then, let's look for more people to have a chat to. Ooh. Cleaning robots, sanitation meatbot. I can, for some reason, activate it. I don't want to do that. Not now, at least. So, bunch of stuff that we can have a bit of a look at. Want to find good targets for pickpocketing, but right here, right now, a bit too much in the open. I don't think I'm gonna try.
As you enter the city, please keep moving.
Alright then, fine. This is just a random citizen. Hello, random citizen. I mean, I gotta say, it's looking very nice, all of this. So, hello.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Bloody hell, Vasco, stop in the way. Can I send you home or something? I don't need you in here, I don't think. But alright then, so if we have bounties, we are gonna get in trouble if we try to enter civilized cities, so to speak, or civilized settlements. Intriguing, yes indeed. There's gonna be so much to explore here, by the way. A mission board, well that's interesting. Hello. So, what did we say here? Can I just pick these up? Destroy the Crimson Fleet Ghost at Crimson Fleet Ghost. No pirate ship has been reported. I'll take it. Sure. Okay. Do I have like a timer on these or something? Because otherwise, why wouldn't I just take all of them? A Spacer Punk on Pontus. I'm just gonna... I mean, why wouldn't I take all of these? Deliver LED illuminators to Gargarin. Sounds easy. We have medical scanners to Polvo. You don't have the spacer ship for this cargo. Well, alright, there we go. So I can't do that. And then survey Maheo 1 in Maheo. Alright then, planet survey progress is shown on the planet's info card on the star map, and also the scanner on the planet's surface. For planets without life, scanning a planet from orbit may be enough to complete the survey, but most planets require you to land and explore more thoroughly. Alright, this is one I couldn't take because I simply don't have enough cargo space. Sure. I mean, I gotta say, it looks beautiful, this place.
I might be addicted to
It looks bloody beautiful. Jesus Christ. This is amazing. I love it. I love it so much already. Hello. And what I gotta say, okay, this is a prime example of this game really has taken to different kinds of, you know, people and appearances. Like, for example, the woman who was talking before, she had, I don't know what it's called, but when you have the skin thing, where parts of your skin is lighter. So that you don't see very often in games, and you know, slightly chubbier people you also don't always see in games. I know that we had quite a lot of it in Cyberpunk 2077 actually, but otherwise very, very rare. And absolutely not in the previous Bethesda games. So, what's this place? People are going in the UC security office. Potentially we'll get there at some point. We're not really focused on that right now though, I'd say. Nice little fountain thing, where the water is actually coming down, which is interesting. Haven't really seen that ever. Oh, why did you move? I could have gotten behind you and pickpocketed you. No, I can't really. Alright then, you seem interesting. Possible? No, you're just a regular citizen. Bunch of regular citizens. How boring. Okay,
You know,
hello.
there's nothing wrong with breakfast for dinner. Or lunch. Or dessert. It's all food.
She's
Makes
just
sense.
just
Waffles,
leaves.
pancakes, and breakfast burritos. It's like you're playing the menu's greatest hits.
She's just harassing this person at this point, just following him around. Lovely. Alright then, what are these? New Atlantis information? Why don't I? Welcome to New Atlantis, the city of New Atlantis, capital of the United Colonies, and for many, the settled systems as a whole. Well, to you or to other people? I don't know. You stand now in the most technologically advanced city the human race has ever conceived and constructed. New Atlantis was founded in the year 2156, the same year we first arrived in the Alpha Centauri or Centauri star system. If you're a resident, then you're already familiar with your fantastic home, and if you're a visitor, you are an honored guest of the United Colonies and will be treated as such. Our courteous and professional security personnel can be found all over the city, and it's their job to ensure your time in New Atlantis is joyful, lawful, and productive. Cool. So as you stroll stroll the streets, or take the NAT train or NAT train to the city's different districts, know that you are an embrace of the United Colonies and couldn't be in better hands. You know what? I do want to read these, I think. Because again, I wanna get the full experience here. So our shared history, we're children of the Earth. The United Colonies as an entity was first established in the year 2159 on the planet Earth as a means of unifying the human race as we spread amongst the stars. Our goal was that the peaceful exploration and colonization of space, working in harmony with anyone who wished to sail forth across the blackest sea to new horizons. In 2161, we issued the Centaurus Proclamation, or Centaurus Proclamation, which formalized the colonization of distant worlds for anyone who wished to do so. Unfortunately, not everyone shared in our dream. When wars erupted across the settled systems, the United Colonies stood steadfast, protecting humans and the right to fairly colonize. And then, when our beloved homeworld was rendered uninhabitable in the year 2203, the United Colonies knew it had a sacred responsibility. We were to be the keepers of Earth, its artifacts, its ideals, its cultures, its very people. So while you stand now on the planet Jemison in the city of New Atlantis in the Alpha Centauri star system, know that for all intents and purposes you are still very much on Earth, and Earth takes care of its own. Alright then, cool. Corporate directory, I suppose that's good to know. So here in New Atlantis, a citizen or visitor can find just about any service they may need. Just about, not all. Apparently there are services you don't find here. From freshly brewed coffee to complete body reconstruction, we have it all. The following is a list of corporations and businesses that have found a home in New Atlantis. District location is indicated in parentheses. So Terra Brew Coffee, very important. Jamison Mercantile, the Viewport Tavern, Centurion Arsenal, Reliant Medical and Hands, Shunks, CJ's, EIT Clothier, Outland, Jake's, Apex Electronics. Not a whole lot of places. Very, very few places, actually, if you think realistically. So, Turbo Coffee, Spaceport and Commercial. Then we have Space. So, basically, we have Spaceport, Residential, Commercial, and The Well. So, The Well would be technological stuff, possibly. I mean, Jake's doesn't really say anything. Alright then, other buildings. Well, okay, fine, there are other things. Gal Bank, SSNN, the Trade Authority, etc., etc. Cool. Freestar Collective Embassy, House Varun Embassy. They do have embassies, so that's kind of cool. House of Enlightenment, Sanctum Universum. So all of those are represented here. Cool. We have Mast. What is that? We've heard that name many times now. It's impossible to visit New Atlantis and not notice the imposing structure that is Mast. Much more than a building, Mast also serves as the very foundation of the United Colonies. There, the military, administrative, and scientific triumvirate works tirelessly to ensure continuing peace and prosperity for everyone under the UC's protection. So basically, the central building. And then citizenship. The foundation of any society is its people, and there is no stronger person than a United Colonies citizen. As a citizen, you will carry a status unequaled in the settled systems and will be recognized as the truly special individual you are. Whether you make your home in New Atlantis, Cydonia, or any other officially recognized settlement, citizenship is the truest badge of loyalty and dedication to the United Colonies you can possess. As United Colonies citizens, you will be afforded the following privileges: an exclusive and personalized acknowledgement of your new status. Oh, lovely. A welcome letter signed by none other than President Alexandra Abello herself, with a stamp. Discounts at all major United Colonies businesses establishments. Well, that's kind of nice. Exclusive access to home ownership in Atlantis. Well, I probably have a home already. Maybe not here, but somewhere. A one-time credit disbursement. And more. I like the and more thing. How does one become a citizen? It's easy. Simply serve the United Colonies in any official capacity, and once you've met the allotted requirements, citizenship will be granted. That is an interesting point. Can we be citizens in several places? Is that allowed? We'll see. Currently, the fastest and simplest way to achieve citizenship is to complete a tour of duty in the Vanguard, the United Colonies' very own volunteer fleet. So if you got your own ship and the moxie to put yourself in harm's way for the good of the UC, speak with Commander John Tuala in Mast and get signed up today. Possibility. Note that as of this time, the United Colonies offers citizenship to anyone within the settled systems, regardless of current address or faction affiliation. Well, that answers that then. If you want the United Colonies wants you. So yes, okay, fairly regularly in Bethesda games, you can be anything. Like take Skyrim, for example. You can be a part of basically every single faction, sort of. So, yes. Alright then, well, we did a little bit of reading there. Trident Luxury Lines. Alright then, we are taking
This
a
is
tram.
New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
So that is a separate district of its own, so that would be... It's like that building. Would that be the Mast? I mean, there are very impressive buildings here, apart from that one, so not entirely sure which one it is. So that's going to be a load zone, which is a bit sad, but yeah, it's a Bethesda game. Even though they have supposedly a new engine, it's very clear that it's still very, very old in some ways, because there are still a lot of loading screens.
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Okay, another little tip there, and also yes, so this is the River Coffee.
Decision, but they all add up over
Could
time.
get a bunch of stuff if we want to.
My colleague has an
Bloody hell, there's a
amazing
lot of people talking right now.
A spoon recovered from Earth.
You're
So
named person.
envious. Yeah, sorry. Sure.
Hello, Guillaume de Garmo. Who are you? And you would take your sweet time getting up.
Here one moment, gone the next. I tell you, you must cherish everything and everyone while they're here. You never know when you may lose them.
Uh-huh. So who are you grieving in exactly? And yes, it does. It does take time to grieve.
I hope you're right. You see, I lost something invaluable. Lost it in a bet, if you must know. It was one of my most prized items in my collection. It was a gem, priceless, no doubt. And its beauty was blinding. Oh, life seems a little less bright without it. That scoundrel George St. George has it in his possession now. And knowing that fills me with such envy and anger.
Alright, well, I might help out a little bit here. But yes, you seem very, very upset about this gem, like it was a person almost. Alright then. How could it be that you could get it back? Because I might be able to help.
I agree. I think I know just the thing. St. George, like myself, is a collector of trinkets and relics from Earth. I have in my possession a plate that I'm sure he won't be able to live without. Please, would you be my hero and go exchange the plate for the jewel? I'm sure it will work.
Well, that seems like a good idea, yes. So, absolutely, I'll do it.
Fantastic! Here's the plate. Come back to me when you have the gem, and please don't drop it. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Guillaume, by the way. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Guillaume, that's how you pronounce that. So, very trusting person. You just met me. You're already giving me something that I can trade for supposedly a very valuable gem. Right? That's very trusting of you. So, might you be like a regular gambler, maybe?
Ah, not by profession. I work out of the Valberg building. Gambling is a vice I've indulged since I was a young man, and I've amassed a great collection of trinkets and valuables from it. Alas, recently my luck has soured and my collection is dwindling by the day. But I can't stop, right? I can't just quit. Because what if my luck returns?
Ah, yes, that is exactly how that works. So, yes, indeed, it's quite important to know to quit when you're ahead, I think.
A lesson I still have yet to learn, unfortunately. Thank you. I will try to take your advice to heart.
Aha, cool. Oh, bloody hell. More stuff. So, yeah. Are you by any chance from the area?
Yes, I've been blessed to call New Atlantis home. When I was a younger man, I would travel the settled systems with no home to call my own. I was a nomad, if you will. But out of all the places I've been, no place quite spoke to me like New Atlantis.
Well, isn't that lovely? So, what kind of things do you collect and where do you live and what's the code for your door? Because I would love to check them out.
I collect all sorts. Gems, novelties, old Earth trinkets. Anything and everything that has some sort of value, monetary or otherwise. One of my favorite possessions is a fork that was used on Earth. How amazing is that? You'd be amazed what people will wager in a bet. I've won and lost some truly breathtaking things. My collection, as it stands, is quite valuable and substantial. It used to be more so, but my bad string of luck lately has affected it.
Well, that's a bit sad, I suppose. So, yeah, what if he rejects the exchange? What are we doing then?
I can assure you with near certainty he won't decline. As much as I hate to say it, St. George and I are cut from the same cloth. We both adore relics from Earth, no matter how large or monetarily valuable they are. They are a piece of human history, and that means a lot to us both. It pains me to part with the plate, but I happen to have a few others in my collection. If it means sacrificing one to get the gem back, I will.
Well, alright then, so indeed, the gem must be very, very meaningful to you.
It does. It was the first item I ever collected. The start of it all. I received that gem when I was a young man. To know that I foolishly wagered it, threw it away. Well, I won't make that mistake again.
Alright then, fair enough. We haven't talked about what I get from this, but I suppose hopefully you get me something.
Take care.
Alright then, I do want to check that if I can. Where would that go? An old earth plate. So it's literally just a plate. Okay, what appears to be potentially even a plastic plate. Alright, well, we'll see if St. George will trade that for a bloody gem. You say a gem, is it gonna be like, I don't know, glass or something? By the way, can I...
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you?
I can get hidden here. You know what, I'm gonna drop a save because I've been doing some things. Let's do a quick save. Let's wait until I'm hidden. Can I become hidden here again? I was hidden at one point. Well, someone seems to see me. I don't think my friend is counting here. Okay, never mind. Let's pick less problematic people to do. We are gonna travel. Just wait. Not right now, though. Hello, citizen. So in here we can travel to a different floor if we want to. Bloody hell. Alright then.
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly. It is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
He did not seem overweight, but sure.
If you're
Hello,
in the
Samson
market for
Sabrail.
artwork, I'm sure I can find something to suit your needs.
Maybe. Hello, Samson.
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell art.
Uh-huh, so you're an art dealer?
Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems. It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me? I'll reward you for your effort, of course.
Well, I will. Also, I can't help but notice that you are wearing the exact same clothing as Guillaume, at least this vest thing. Alright, so what would that entail, really?
You simply need to go pick up some artwork. The exchange has already been arranged, and you won't have to show any credits. It's just a matter of picking something up and bringing it back to me. There's really no need to worry. It's all very simple.
Well, if it was that simple, why are you not doing it yourself? Because it sounds very suspicious.
I'm not very familiar with the streets of New Atlantis. I'm not from here, you see. I'd rather just avoid any trouble and have someone more capable do the exchange for me.
Why do you think I'm capable? But, I mean, obviously I'm doing it, but why would you assume that I'm capable?
Excellent. You'll be picking up the art from Zoe Kaminsky at the Trade Authority. Tell her you're there for Samson Jabrel's art. She'll understand. Return the artwork to me, and you will be compensated.
Alright, fair enough. Cool. Zoe Kaminsky. So who are you, by the way?
Other than being an art dealer, there's not much to say. I grew up in Neon, and I knew I had to get out of that place somehow. I did a few odd jobs, some deliveries, and it eventually led me onto this path I'm on now. I never thought I'd do what I do, but I suppose life can be surprising.
So you're from Neon. That's what I want to do, or what I want to go, because that's where I have friends, possibly.
In a sense. My trade doesn't necessarily need me to be tied down in one location. Because of that, I travel all over the settled systems. I'm here now for an opportunity, but before this, I was in Aquila. Before that, Neon. In my line of work, I can't afford to stay in one place for very long.
Okay, so we're getting more names. Aquila, we heard that before as well. It's Aquila, we have Neon, we have Sidonia. And something else that I also forgot about now. So, alright. Trade Authority apparently maybe doesn't handle artwork.
Well, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? I've heard tell that you can get some very impressive items at the Trade Authority. But for now, let's settle for the artwork that I've procured.
Well, alright, fair enough.
Goodbye.
We'll see about that. Also, there is a woman here. Can I pickpocket you by any chance? Ooh.
Hope you're finding everything you need.
I like the reflections in this game. Reflections are awesome. This doesn't even reflect. Bloody hell. Alright then. Again, let's drop saves. So this is gonna be a game where I save, actually. Now you know that. Ooh, you are a named person. Maybe I should talk to you. And not steal from you. You seem to see where I am very easily. Or again, is it... like... was a bit hidden there for just a second. There we go. So you have... ooh, okay. Well, I'll try to steal this one.
New Atlantis security!
Damn it! Okay, what happens now? Do I reload or do you just pay the bounty?
You're under arrest. No sudden moves.
It's fine. I'll pay the fine.
Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property and you'll be free to go.
Well, alright then. So now we're in here. We got here quicker than I thought we would. Alright then, fine. I got rid... basically, I lost a medkit, which I'm gonna say is fine. Whatever. Hello. Can I go back here even? Probably not. Hello. You're presumably not okay
The
with
well's
me
been
being
having
here.
brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Uh-huh. Man, these guards are giving me a lot of stuff. And by the way, you apparently don't care that I'm in here now. That's interesting. We can probably find some stuff here. Like that one. Okay, not super many things. Are we really able to do this? This seems odd. I'm just gonna open them all and see if there's like important stuff. Frontier attire. I mean, attires and stuff like that. Ooh. Hello. Don't mind me. Just gonna look at this door. Ooh, hello. Into the holding cells. Where there are people. Can I be... Why do you allow me to be here? By the way. kind of weird that you allow me to be here. Can I have a bit of a chat with you?
Do not bother me.
Hello, Mirza. Who are you?
I have nothing to say.
Well, how did you end up here? Let me know.
The Great Serpent called me to fight the unbelievers in the United Colonies. But I was ambushed, and my ship disabled. Now, I am here.
Oh, so you're one of the Serpent people. Alright, well, exactly who are you?
I am a prisoner, trapped by a weak people who do not kill their enemies when they should.
I mean, fair enough, I suppose. I mean, I know your name, even though you don't tell me it. That's
Having
fine.
a good one?
The security is very lax around here, I think. It's gonna close this door. Go back in here. Because apparently they don't care that I go in here. Comfort wear. Oh, I was about to steal the slippers, actually. Or easy slip shoes. Tequila easy sleep. I'm gonna take that one. Extra XP. Not a bad thing. What else do we have in here? Presumably not anything like super good, right? Snack pack. I'll take a snack pack. Urban efficiency. A lot of attires, which is fine. I use the security card. Well, that might come in handy. That might come in handy, yes. Oranges, meal pack, ramens, etc., etc.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
Well, good to know, I suppose. Yes, I have a security card now.
Seems like
That's
the
gonna be
Crimson
good.
Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. They like to set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned in the colony war. That way, they can strike anywhere.
Alright, then they do say a lot of stuff to us. Sergeant Yumi, hello. Also, can I steal from you? Don't seem to be able to be hidden here. Alright, fine, whatever. Maybe don't do that. I don't know where I can use the security card. Not gonna lie, but alright then, before we leave, let's have a chat with you. I'm sorry that I tried to pickpocket someone. Won't happen again. At least not in any capacity in here. Maybe when I get out though.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
Oh, we actually are not gonna talk about that at all. Alright, well. A job, what is it?
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
I mean, it's not really what I would do with this character, but alright then, fine.
Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all?
I mean, I can shoot a gun. I was totally security for Astro Lounge on Neon for like 8 years.
Oh yeah? And I'm the CEO of Galbank. Look, I can appreciate a wise ass, but if I catch you lying for real, we're going to have a problem. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
Well, lovely. So good, because that's actually where we're going. So we can ask him even though we know.
You know, Mast. The military, administrative, and scientific triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview.
You really should have. I mean, the only thing I said was a lie, which you called me out on, and then you said, well, that's fine then. Alright, then Aegis, who are they?
Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation's stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works.
I sure don't, but alright then. So, alright here. Why did the package go here and not Aegis?
Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business.
Well, I suppose that's fair.
Let me know if you have any questions.
I don't really, but who was it that was talking about bounties? Bounties sounds fun. It's not
No soliciting.
you. Oh, it's
Do I need
Brooks.
to call security?
Hello, Brooks. But I seem to not be able to talk to you, so is the guy...
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere?
I was about to say, how did you get out? But no, there's actually a place here.
There were so many facilities abandoned after the Colony War.
Bloody hell, you're talking a lot. Okay, never mind. We're not going to talk about bounties right now. I'm just going to get out of here. But yes, this is definitely why I need to level my pickpocketing skill, because I am going to want to pickpocket a whole bunch in this playthrough, which I normally don't, but I do want to here, and yes, I need to be able to level it a little bit better, so I am simply better at it. Now, the question is, the woman here, are you going to be susceptible to talking to me, even though I try to pickpocket you? Are you going to remember me?
Hi there. Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
You absolutely do not recognize me, so that's good. So, nice place you got here.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now.
Good to know. Gerhardt, may be talking to him at some point. What do you sell?
Oh, please, take a look.
So you sell, basically a lot of stuff. So weapons and just resources and stuff like that. You know what I wouldn't mind buying a few of? Medpacks, 525 though. You know what? No, I'll survive. So I can sell stuff to you if I wanted it to, but right now I don't think I have anything I necessarily want to sell. I think that I want to keep those things.
Appreciate the business.
Absolutely, don't worry. By the way, was there a vendor over here by any chance with a name?
Excuse me?
Yes. Or no, you're not named a Terrabrew employee, you are a
and
Terrabrew
welcome to
employee.
Terrabrew.
Alright then, you know what, before we head on to Mast, which is probably going to be the next episode, I want to check out what we can do here. So, oh, we can actually get to other places from here. Well, that's fine. Then we don't need to go to any of those places right now. That can be for later. So if that's the case, we are going to Mast, and we have at least two things we can do there. So let's go over to Mast and have a bit of a look at that place. And here we are. Lovely. So, transport... Wow, you have a fascinating appearance. You look very youthful, but you are old. That's fascinating. Alright then, not necessarily gonna think that there's anything over here. There is an elevator if we need it, but I don't think we do necessarily. How about some pickpocketing? Let's drop a save. Say hello. Credits. Good. No, damn it. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna reload. I am, however, not gonna try that one more time. If I fail, I fail, but, yeah.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing. Or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
That's kind of cool knowledge. Also, it is raining. By the way, what am I looking like? I am not looking like everyone else. Maybe I should actually fit in a little bit better. I should probably fit in a bit better. Let's not wear that. And let's not wear the hat. There we go. So now I'm looking a little bit better. Lovely. Good. Now I do maybe not fit in necessarily, but at least I look a little bit better. Mass District. Lovely. So is it that building? It feels like we're very far away from the masked building, but sure.
Does Radcliffe even need to be involved?
President Abeyo wants to foster relations, not fracture them. Keep up.
We'll make sure she knows, ma'am.
Good. I'll see you at the 11:30 then.
Alright then, just that people having a bit of a chat. Cool. So, a bit of an open space here before we actually head over to the main building. Why don't we look around the side here? There are definitely more things to do. Wouldn't you know? Because what is this place?
Tell me how many zeros I need to
A
add to
neon
the offer.
merchant.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you. UC citizens only.
Ah, I think I understand. And the cost to put me down as a citizen would be what exactly?
Sir, bribery is a crime in the colonies.
Fine. Perhaps I'll just be having a chat with your superiors then. Good day.
So I see this is where we buy property. Hello, Zora Zangweni.
It's a buyer's market right now. Good time to make a move. Welcome to Feeling Realty. I'm Zora, and I'm here to help with whatever you may need. What brings you in today? Looking to settle down or move up in the world or just window shopping?
Well, I would like to talk to you face to face, not to your back. You know what? Just wandered in.
That's fine. It happens all the time. I never mind an opportunity to chat with someone new. I'm here if you have any more questions or if you'd like to look at properties.
Well, probably not right now. Is there anything outside of Atlantis, though?
Oh, don't I wish. Between UC regulations and demand here in the city, I haven't had a chance to branch out yet. But you best believe I'm keeping an eye on the situation and actively lobbying for a little more leeway.
Well, that sounds good. Alright then.
Stop by anytime.
That's where we get that, and obviously that pretty much means that this is not where I have my my own home. That is somewhere else. I need to find it at some point. Armistice Archives. Oh, bloody hell. Gonna be able to read a lot, aren't we? Okay, just like a museum or arty place.
Decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end. So the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice. Fleet sizes would be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those fields would be kept under lock and key in their own special archive, which actually rests below our feet as we speak.
You know what, that's interesting and all, but I am not gonna bother with that right now. While I have said that I would be exploring most of what this game has to offer, there are limits to what I want to do and not, and that might be slightly out of that scope. So, other than that, just fancy looking around here. Not a lot of stuff going on here, I suppose. But I can, like, you know, climb up here a little bit if I want to. I can presumably, yeah, there we go. On top of the building. Is there a reason for me to do this? I don't think so. No one has been here and left a presence for me, sadly. So we shall just... Oh, bloody hell. Don't exert myself too much. Down, out. There we go. Alright then. Well, I think that we are safe, so to speak, to go to possibly Mast. There is something over there.
You see that scientist out in front of Mast? Staring at trees? Sounds upset? Whatever it is, can't be that bad, right?
Alright, information about someone. There is also a robot here, like my robot. Hello, other
This
robots.
space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested.
That's funny. Request my consideration all you want. You're not gonna get it right now. Yes, there is absolutely some stuff over here. So let's have a bit of a look at this. More shops, etc. Gal Bank as well, located here. What was this one? Rugian Industries kiosk. What do we get from this one? Job application. Apply for a job. Alright, welcome to the Rugian Industries job application. All questions must be answered in order for your application to be submitted. Let's have a bit of a look. How many years of experience do you have working in secretarial position or corporate environment? 10 plus years. How familiar are you with Ryujin Industries and its product lines? Very. What is your proficiency with computers in regards to typing and file management? Very high. What level of education have you completed? Masters plus. Do you have a history of criminal activity? Yes. Your application is now complete. To officially submit your application, please select Submit Application below. Answers may no longer be changed beyond this point. Submit it. Please report to Imogen Salzo at the operations floor in Ryujin Tower in Neon for your interview. Oh, Neon. Well, that's cool. Alright then. Cool. Who are you, by the way? Deliver the best quality, life-improving technology today before you need it tomorrow. Ryujin. Difficult to pronounce, even with my very limited Japanese knowledge. They have been the leader in technology since its creation. We strive toward advancement and believe there is always room for improvement. Fulfilling customer desire is our #1 goal. And bloody hell, a lot of history. You know what, on this occasion... No, I am gonna read it, damn it. I've decided that I will be reading most of the things that I come across. Ryujin Industries was founded by Ray DeCaris and Itaru Saito in 2307. DeCaris had a dream of applying her vast knowledge as a biotech engineer to the improvement of everyday life, and when she met the business-minded Itaru Saito, it wasn't long until Ryujin Industries was formed. Ryujin's first product was based on the Caris, or it must be the Caris. The Caris neurological research would prove to be a major breakthrough in technology. The NeuroAmp. NeuroAmp would propel Ryujin to the top of the tech industry and solidify their position as a major contender for years to come. It was long before Ryujin Industries began to look to other major forays into the tech world. In 2310, Taiyo Astroneering joined the fold and continues to be a leader in spacecraft engineering and design today. With a growing business, DeCaris and Saito worked with Benjamin Bio to build the massive Ryujin Tower. The incredible effort would showcase the strong relationship between Ryujin Industries and the city of Neon. Ryujin Industries adding to Neon's prestige as something more than just a pleasure city, Neon being an attractive bonus to working at Ryujin. Over time, Ryujin Industries would also incorporate Arboron, Drone, and Tranquility into their family. The subsidiaries would further strengthen Ryujin as a formidable competitor and expand their reach into different aspects of life. Today, Ryujin continues to be an industry leader with the eyes always pointed toward the future. What about neuroamps? So millions of people benefit from our neuroamps every day. Neuroamps are designed to improve overall brain function in order to boost your quality of life. They've been used in medical monitoring, neurological healing, and as mental stabilizers to help with sleep, anxiety, and social skills. The first neuroamp was created by Ray DeCaris, a biotech engineer who specialized in neurological designs. DeCaris was determined to harness the power of the mind to improve aspects of everyday life. While initially only approved for military use, neuroamps became a public commodity in 2315 and continue to be Ryujin's primary product today. And what about in the news? Celebrating 20 years. Okay, you know what? Fine, not that one. Hiring. Yes, we know about this. Our latest ad campaign for interested candidates can be heard in both New Atlantis and Neon. Our job application is available on Ryujin Information Kiosk. So where is Neon? I want to go to Neon, damn it. Alright then. Keep looking a little bit.
Let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
Absolutely.
Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Cool. I'm gonna drop a save and try to pickpocket this guy. You have some credits?
Oh man!
God damn it! This is not going well for me, is it? Screw you, man. Let me pickpocket you. I need pickpocket to become easier, but I suppose it's a good thing that it's difficult from the beginning, because otherwise it would, you know, be too easy. So, Galbank, hello. Can we utilize the Galbank and we can move to other places? Where can we go here exactly? Nope, no opportunity there. Landry Holyfield, you have a name. That means that you're important. You also have a terribly designed overcoat, it feels like, or it's just open. Actually, I do see that those buttons probably connect to those. In that case, it's pretty cool. Hello.
Now listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
Ooh, I like your accent. It's interesting that people still have Earth accents, like 300 years later. Alright then, yes indeed, Starship Captain, seeing New Atlantis, seeing the offers.
Really? Huh. You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
Is this part of being a bank teller? Is it legal?
You're a law and order type? Well, this is perfect. This job is literally serving justice. Gal Bank is the aggrieved party, and if you help me, you help all of us.
Well, that sounds interesting. You're getting very, very chummy with me very, very fast.
So you see right through me. You've got a good eye. You are just the person I'm looking for. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
Well, alright then. So, what's so difficult, especially with debt collection?
If you haven't noticed, and I'm guessing you have, the settled systems is big. Like really big. Someone gets seriously underwater, they skip the system. And it's a real pain to track them down. Sad truth is, we can't track everyone down, so credit analysis always has a black eye when reporting to the higher-ups.
Well, I suppose that's fair. So how much credits are we talking about here?
Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders.
Alright, fine. Who's the first person?
Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
I mean, we'll see about that. What happens if he dies?
If he dies, then his assets go to probate. And we can get paid. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Galbank's bottom line if you choose him. But I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated, we'd have put a tracker on him.
I mean, fair enough, I suppose. So, any tips on how I can get him to pay?
Well, you may need to lean on him, scare him. Nothing illegal, just talk to him. And don't listen to any sob stories he tells you. Any job I give you, I guarantee there's not some poor sick aunt that needs credits for surgery. These are scofflaws, scum, flagrantly violating the terms of their Galbank agreements.
I mean, that sounds good. Would you say that he's dangerous?
Well, I mean, yes. We're not the only ones looking for him. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibilities.
Also very, very reasonable. Alright then, I can be a debt collector as well.
I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current. I hate to end on this note, but not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
That's an interesting point. Strike a deal with him. Maybe not the first person, but when we get to the bigger fish, that could mean money in the bank for me.
I do hope you're taking advantage of our remote transaction benefits.
Well, Matthew Montes, why don't you tell me about them?
As always, all Galbank transactions are secure and guaranteed.
Well, you don't want to talk to me, so fine. Hello?
New Atlantis is a really safe city, which is cool if you like that sort of thing. To each their own.
Sounds like you don't.
Hey.
Hello. Hey yourself.
Yeah, good talk.
Aw, well, what are you doing here?
Trying to get a job at Galbank. It's the big building with the word Galbank on it.
I figured. Exactly why are you doing that? I kinda like you.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Anyway, yeah. I'd like to be a banker. It'll be fun.
I don't think so, but you wanna tell me more about yourself, maybe?
Why?
I mean, I'm a social butterfly because I hate myself. There we go. Yeah, because I hate myself, actually.
Huh. Guess we have that in common. Alright. I like to paint, I like to crochet, pretty much hate everything else. You're starting to grow on me, though. Like a fungus. But I like mushrooms. Guess that's the third thing.
Okay, I want to say, I mean, facial animations have been pretty good so far, but your mouth is overcompensating a lot. Alright then, so why is it that you want to work at Galbank exactly?
Because magic isn't real, which means I can't be a necromancer. I figured being a soul-sucking banker was the next best thing.
So basically you're a goth, I got it. So, can I help you with anything, by chance?
Yeah. Find a Galbank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. It'll be paid, of course. Eventually.
Uh-huh. Somehow I don't believe you.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye. Interesting conversation. Since you are named, kind of feels like we'll be getting back to you at some point. We haven't even gotten to where I need to go.
Outland's one of the best.
And those are trackers, hunting down people. Outland we could get into here. Would that be like a bar for trackers or something? Possibly.
Wow, you look completely different.
I have no idea what it would be. Enhance is here.
Great, but
There are so many things in this game. I'm gonna assume that this is like for like remodeling yourself if you need to do that, so we'll relax with that for now. Do I want to check out Outland? I think I want to check out Outland as like the final thing we do. So what is Outland? There's a fancy guy here. Hello,
You're
fancy
only
guy.
as safe as your equipment out there.
Are you a shop by any chance?
Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you. All of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer.
Well, good to know. So, what do you mean by fly out there buck naked? What do you mean? Alright, then why aren't you using the things you sell?
I've never left the planet, so no, I do not.
Uh-huh. You never been to space?
Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes wrong, I can't stomach the thought. I prefer solid ground under my feet at all times. And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either.
I assume there are coffee makers in space, but sure, I can sort of see your point, yes. So, any repeat customers, maybe?
I do. In this line of work, it's essential, don't you think? Not seeing people come back would not only suggest that they're not satisfied with our business, but that whatever they purchased had failed, leaving them unable to return. I would not be able to sleep at night if I thought that were the case.
I mean, fair point. Alright then, what is it that you sell exactly?
Please do. I hope we have something that suits you. Get it?
Oh, so you're selling those stuff, yes. So you have some spacesuits, deep mining, deep core, navigator, star roamer. Cool, so various bonuses on those, lovely. You have a weapon, a cutter, so more about the mining things it feels like. Ground crew pack, space trucker, etc. Helmets apparel, just basic apparel. Synth leatherwear, yellow labor suit, cool. You also have med packs, same price as the other place. You have a bunch of resources. Alright, well, fine. We don't need any of that right now. Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
I will, thank you very much. Alright, I think that's enough dilly-dallying. In the beginning of the next episode, we are going to Mast, have a bit of a chat with the people in there that we can chat to. I say that, now I see a distribution center. I don't know if that is somewhere we need to go, but we need to go to Mast, which is obviously this big building here that looks like a shark fin. Literally has a shark fin on its side as well, lovely. I guess that's for wind resistance, very important in a building. So yes, we're going there, we're going to have a bit of a look, and as you can tell, this series is going to be long because I'm going to explore more or less everything. And there's a lot of stuff to explore, wouldn't you know? So, yes indeed, I think that we should go over there as well. There might be more quests as well. I wanted to check that, by the way, because haven't I picked up like a gazillion missions by now? Feels like I have more than this, but yeah, quite... Oh, bloody hell. Alright, there was actually some quests here with time limits. Alright then, try to remember that I have to do that in the next in the next episode. We go to Mast, we deal with all of that stuff, but then presumably we want to go and deliver these things, just to make sure that we actually do it. Because, you know what, I want to be paid, damn it. And there are... Alright, so some of these are related to certain things, certain factions. But what's the difference? I mean, I suppose that's like contract things. So that's Constellation, right? And yes, Constellation, that is the graphic that we've seen in like the artworks, etc, etc. Activities, you say? Talk to scientists by the tree, investigate brownhouse in the well, and talk to the bartender at the viewport. Yes, those are things we can do to supposedly unlock more missions. Cool, cool, cool. By the way, did I have... No, I did not have a backpack on anymore. Or at this point in time. Alright then, cool. We're going to Mast in the next episode and possibly out into space again because I picked up a mission that has a timer on it and we kind of want to do that. So, we shall see about that, won't we? For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.